Alright, good morning fellow auto enthusiasts. It is a very rainy Saturday morning, so instead of going out and enjoying some of the car events, we are going to work on this guy right here and install some of the mods that we have. We have a couple minor modifications that have been sitting here forever since I bought the car. I actually ordered them when I ordered the car, and I haven't had any opportunity really to install them, and I wanted to make some short videos. So today, I'm going to do that. I have a great opportunity. It's, I don't know if you can see out there, but it is pouring rain. The SRT Jeep and the GTS Viper are sitting out in it. These guys have the luxury of not sitting out in it. But we're going to work on this one. We're going to work on the GT350R. This is my late model 2018 GT350R. We're going to today install a coolant expansion tank. Alright guys, so welcome back. We are ready to unbox the Moroso coolant expansion tank for the GT350 and 350R. Got my packing slip here. Again, I purchased these modifications in December when the end of December when I purchased the car. I basically went down, bought the vehicle, and came home and ordered these things. I think I had a business trip, and I did this on the business trip while I was away. And they've been sitting ever since because I wanted to put some miles on it before I started, and I knew I wanted to make a few videos about the vehicle. So, you know, here we are. Hell, I just started cleaning stuff out of the car. I still have the window sticker and everything. Yeah, this is crazy. So, quick story about this since it's right here on the damn desk anyway. Original markup was 94.9 something, and then they had it marked down. So, quick backstory. This car was ordered in June of 2018, didn't show up until December of 2018, the end of December, and they had basically no time to sell it. So at that point in time, I just happened to be in the area, saw that they had a GT350R. I just wanted to see it. I've wanted one since 2015, and they already had it, the ADM the adjusted market value down to 80,000, and I came in and got the typical salesman stuff for about 5 minutes. That was about it. And I said, I'm not really looking to buy. I have enough vehicles right now. I don't have any space, but if you can get close to MSRP, I'll at least consider it. And right away they came back at 72 and change, and which was very appealing because at the time, these cars really were not selling close to MSRP very often, if at all, especially optioned out. But I ended up getting the car last day of the year because they needed to keep the allocation for 1,000 under MSRP. So MSRP was 69,490, and I got the car for a little over 68,000. So really, I'll take it. I mean, the 350R is well worth that price of admission any day of the week. I've got chassis 496 out of 629 or something like that for the year. So anyway, that's the story on the sticker. Now let's get to this box, if I can here. I've got a very dull blade on this. I don't feel like changing it out right now, so we're gonna live with it. Wow, some good tape. A lot of packaging. Jeez. Alright, we need all this packaging. There's more paper in here than there is any item. Alright, of course you get the Moroso sticker as well. Alright, what's this thing look like? I hope it's the right one. Alright, it is. Fantastic. So I ordered the black powder-coated expansion tank. So it'll fit on the stock mounting bolt holes. This is a little bit different, I think, than stock. I think there's a longer slot here, but we'll see how that goes. Everything else should be in the stock locations. I don't believe this has any special separator inside. I know the Granatelli one has this, for competition approval. it has for overflow. If it overheats, it'll actually go down into a separate compartment. I'm not sure if this one has that anymore, which is a mistake on my part if it doesn't, but oh well, too late now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this thing installed. I think it's just two. Okay, so we are going to get started here. Again, we'll have to loosen 3 clamps. So we have one here, the two 10mm bolts, and there's one clamp underneath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to take these 2 off first. I'm going to try to get this one elevated out of the position. Doesn't look like there's anything left in here. The car is cold. If you do this when it's high, you might still have some stuff circulating around it, or not circulating, but still residual in here. And when you pop these off, you're more likely to get some spillage. It still probably makes sense to put a couple of rags underneath while we do this. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of my microfibers here, and just going to try to protect the belts. You don't want coolant on your belts. I mean, I guess, you know, you can always use belt conditioner, but that's definitely not the best way. So let's try to protect these. In fact, I'm more interested in protecting the belts than I am about the finish. Although I would tell you that coolant is pretty nasty stuff if you leave it on the paint. So first things first, I'm going to get these going. I'm going to just use nothing special, just a regular set of channel locks. You know, obviously they make a tool. Let's go. It's a little this is why they make the tool. There we go. Come on. It's not that difficult. Just come back off there. There you go. And they're just kind of stuck on there. There. All right. And let's get this one. Same thing. There we go. Not too far. I'll never get it back on. All right. Got to be careful. I don't want to mess this up. So you might, sometimes you need, depending on how long these things have been on here, you have to break the seal. There we go. That one was really easy, but sometimes you might want to stick a flathead screwdriver and kind of get a little, break that seal that forms in there over time. Let me see what this one's going to do. Let me get another microfiber here just to be safe. These are kind of scrap microfibers, so I don't really care what happens to them. They're at the end of their useful life anyway. Alright, so let's see what we're going to get. Oh, shit, see? I'm glad I did that. There we go. There was just a little bit left in there, even though this thing hasn't been run in a week. Because of that, I need this to stay face up. So I'm going to put it right there. More than likely, damn, I'm just going to use a bunch of microfibers. If that one did it, this one will probably do it as well. So let's get one underneath here. Try not to make a damn mess. Let's get this off here so we're not scratching anything. Ooh, there we go. Broke the seal on that, I think. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is mostly aesthetics. Let's face it, honestly, there are some advantages to this, and that's so you can see the damn fill level, right? Most of these don't have any sort of fill indicator level on them. That's not the best. So you will have, you need to inspect it every once in a while. What I will probably try to do, you know what's funny, this thing is at the minimum line right now. I will create a new minimum line the best I can here. I'll stick something in it, I'll measure it, and then I'll come up from the bottom minus the thickness, so it should be okay. But keep in mind that's one negative. And they do make an aesthetic cover for this if you don't feel like buying a whole new expansion tank. And I think a lot of people end up doing that. I really wanted the Granatelli kind of rebranded expansion tank because they had the Shelby GT350 logo on it, but I don't know, I don't see that on their website anymore. It was significantly more expensive than the others. It's not worth it. I can find a sticker somewhere. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do here. Alright, so nothing here, so that's fantastic. Oh, I don't want to get that in the damn intake if it is something gonna come out. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're doing okay. Here comes the hard part is about to happen. Alright, these are just 10mm bolts. Okay. Put these over here. So now is the Little bit of a sketchy spot here. This is the tough one. So what we want? Oh Jesus! What are you doing, you idiot? All right, so that's exactly what I was trying not to do. That's unbelievable. I could have had a very clean install there if I wasn't an idiot. But we're gonna. Wow, that was just idiotic. All right. Damn it. All right, so the problem with having that happen in a GT350 or an R is that you've got the belly pans and the skid plates underneath there. So that crap just kind of sits down there. I'm going to take care of that, I think, first. So let me just pause this. Okay, guys, so it's been about 10 minutes. I threw some tape on the nipples. I cleaned up underneath the grenade, but I have definitely, just that little bit in that little bit of time, have kind of created a lot of work for myself. So, pro tip, don't be stupid. Block off those nipples and don't lean the friggin' expansion tank over so that the fluid goes towards the nipples. Use your brain for 2 seconds. I clearly didn't, and you know, now I'm gonna sit here and take twice as long on something that should be 5 minutes. But that's my own fault, so I gotta do that now. It's gonna smell really nice there for a little bit. I don't even think I can reach into this one area, to tell you the truth, because it got, I moved the hoses over. Yeah, I can't reach down there. The fan's in the way. And so I got some, not a lot, but I mean I can see it down there, all the way at the bottom, and I really don't think I can reach that far. Wait, maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get it. You know, as much as I'd love to, I don't think I can get my mitts down there. Quite honest, I might be able to. What's really got me is not necessarily this, it's the damn Fitbit, so let's get that off. Shouldn't be working with that on anyway, to scratch stuff up. Let's try this one last time, and then we're going to proceed with the chaos. Yeah, I can just barely reach down there. Man, this is just like a mess. My arm doesn't fit, I'm surprised. Well, I'm doing what I can. I think what's going to happen is that stuff's just going to end up burning off after a while. There's not much I can do on my end. Looks a little bit better. Certainly not perfect. Let me take a look at it now. It's doable. It's more like just residual. It's not like there's a puddle or anything down there. Ah, damn it! What an idiot. Anyway, okay. Let me put some rags down. I do not want to put that in a good edgeless one. Just got 80 of those Rag Company Eagle edgeless to replace a lot of my old aging ones. I got them now in the 600 GSM instead of the 500, and man, they're nice. They're really nice for like quick detailing or waterless washing, where you really don't want to scratch the paint. You have to be extra delicate. It will kind of grab the dirt and move it up. So that's what I got those for. And they're turning out pretty nicely. I think I have this to the point that I can get it off. Let's move this out one more time. To think that I build motors. You wouldn't know that in this mess. Okay, that is definitely far enough back. I'm also very worried about what's going to come out. Let me go get another towel. tons and tons of these things, but alright, let's see what happens now. Wish me luck. Okay, how about that? It is right there at the top, but we haven't lost any. Holy moly, we'll take it. Let's put the grenade out of the way. You stay there, buddy. Don't do anything stupid. Really doesn't want to stay out of the way, does it? There we go. Okay, grab the Moroso quickly. This one can go back on. Hey, no problem there. Might have a little... Okay, very good. It's on all the way. What we want to do now is just get this on. We haven't had any spills. God, if I wouldn't have just... I would have paid a little bit more... Oh shit, don't do that. Glad that was on the bottom. Would have paid a little bit more attention at the very beginning of this, would have had no issues. And this would have been a 5-minute video. Well, 5-minute install anyway. But, you know what? Sometimes you make mistakes. You gotta pay for them. And that is exactly what I just did just moments ago. Alright, this is on. I'm gonna try to scoot it up just a little bit more. But that is on. That's not going anywhere. Alright. We can get this out of the way. We can get this one out of the way. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Let's get her situated in the correct position, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and these nuts in, these bolts rather, sorry. Nice. Well, it doesn't, you know, I was really hoping that this was going to slide up into that factory spot a little bit nicer than it does, but it's still really nice. This is significantly nicer than that grenade, so I'll take it. So there we go. Still not down there. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. Got a little bit more room to go. There you go. There she is. Alright, now I feel good. Okay. This guy came off the back. Just trying not to make a freaking huge mess putting these things back on. I'll try to pinch behind it. That's about the best I can do. Let's kink this mother. There we go, no problems coming back on. How about this guy? All that? Alright, it'll be alright. Same thing here. Shouldn't have anything coming out. Fantastic. Hey, we have done it. Let's pop this back off of that tip. And then we'll go ahead and slide her back into place. A lot easier to do that with the actual tool. But you know what? We'll be just fine using it like this. And same thing with this guy. Let's get it into place. No big deal. Come on. It's not coming up all the way. Let's go. There we go. Alright. There she is. And then we'll take these puppies out of here. Thankfully we didn't get anything on belts. That would have been real fun. I'm just happy that we're kind of cleaned up and not in a huge mess here. Oh, careful, don't want to get shit in the expansion tank. Alright. Oh yeah, that is much cleaner. I like that so much more. So really, at this point, all you have to do is take the grenade, empty the contents into the new expansion overflow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh, there's already some falling in there. How about that? What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it from the bottom, and I'll probably put like just a little tick mark there, maybe in white, something or silver, something I can see. This way I know that's what I'm looking for. I also need to reread the instructions, because I think in at least in one of the ones that I was looking at, they want you to add some more above and beyond, because these typically have a little bit additional capacity. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to fill it up. That's all you do. The last step, fill it back up, put the cap on. You want to use the original cap so it has the same pressure rating. So if it does overheat, it's not going to overpressurize the system. And you should be good to go. So that's going to do it for this car for now. I'm going to button it up. Should only take a couple more minutes now that I fixed the screw up. The next one that we're going to do, once we hit the 1,000-mile mark, we have got the JLT intake, and I've got 3 custom tunes to go with it. So we'll be installing those. And we're going to get this old girl out here again. Wow, it looks like it stopped raining here for a little bit. So we'll do some videos with the Jeep, the GTS, which is for sale, and obviously these 2 beautiful ladies right here. And we're going to get some more track time as well. The next track time will be with this car, so I am really excited about getting the break-in done. So stay with us. I really enjoy you sticking with me on this one. It took a lot longer, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Apologize about that, but that's what happens when you don't think and you act. So have a great rest of the afternoon, and I'll catch you on the next video.